set over here. Well, we'll see what happens. I didn't have an
It
end date in time, so it should just pick it right back up on BackerKit.
it keeps going off and on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't know because we're.
Work.
Y'all got too much shit to do.
Well, I mean, maybe, but
Okay, I think it's too inconsistent to leave it running right now.
that's terrible.
I could try hosting it.
Yes, I don't know what else to say about it. That's unbelievable.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, I don't really care.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready. Do you want that graphic I've got up there? Tell me when you're ready. Do you want that graphic I've got up there? You can have it if you want it. You can have it if you want it.
It's cool. I'm just gonna screen capture our video call here. It's not gonna be anything.
Right back to what I was fixing.
Okay.
Fixing.
Oops. All right. The stream is in my computer now. Are we back? If it works on my computer, it's going to be a miracle because I have not been able to run a stream in like 2 months. Okay, we're back. We lost.
I'm watching through BackerKit.
However, this is the real party. All of the rest of that was just an act. That was to get rid of all the fake fans.
Oh my God.
Kidding. Totally kidding. Joking. We're grateful for all of you.
Jeremy's ranting last Monday.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's back up. Yeah, for sure.
Well, now that we're back, what are we talking
about? What were we saying again?
We were talking about the campaign, Shirley.
It is off to a roaring start. Got 170 backers. Funded 13,000. We're headed to 14 soon. So this is really, really good.
Yeah. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get newsletter out and info out this afternoon to even a broader spectrum of crusaders everywhere.
Our text service. We'll be texting.
Yes. Been a little bit of growing pains with that, but we're figuring it out. We're getting there.
There are turns. Yep. I won't say anything.
Well, our carefully laid plan didn't work, but you came up with a workaround, so that worked.
Yeah, it's all right.
And it all, I don't know. It's just, I've got family members, I don't say who, very, very, very conspiracy oriented.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, very conspiracy oriented, and I'm beginning to think there's more truth to that than not, because as everything merges into one giant conglomerate of mess, it seems like we can do less and less and less. There you go. Yeah, it's worse than you, Jeremy. It's worse than you can imagine. When the whole family gets together about twice a year up at Davis's place, and it is absolutely hysterical. I mean, 100% hysterical.
I can only imagine. I feel like everyone in your family is really funny.
And we all like to argue with each other.
Yeah.
And I just like to be, what does Pete call me, a contrarian? I just like to be contrary. The more you like something, the more I kind of want to argue with you about it.
If I'm being honest, that's how I am too. I like to poke people and be like, well, why? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Y'all are terrible.
Because I know there's only one universal truth, and I can tell you what that is right now. Castles and Crusades is the game you want to play. That is the universal truth.
It's true.
Everything else is smoke and mirrors.
Objective fact.
Yes.
Speaking of, Abelard asks, so all the rune spells from the softback that was part of Adventure's backpack will be in this new hardback.
Yes, 100%. Yep.
Amazing.
All of the rune stuff's going to be there. And I got to tell you, so 1,000 years ago, when I started doing the runes, the original idea, I think there's 11 codices. No, is it 8, 9? I can't remember off the top of my head. But each codice has a number, an unset number of runes in it. They range from 10 to 18 or 24 or something. Mm-hmm. And you can add more to it as you develop them, whatever. So the original concept behind the runes, to bring the rune spells to print, was doing these things called companion books. And the first book we did was called Winter Runes. That was and the little logo at the top, companion book called Winter Runes. And in that were 12 adventures, each 1 to 2 pages long, loosely strung together, that introduces the runes, those winter runes, to your characters, and you can play through. So by the time you're through with it, you've kind of mastered the winter runes. You know what it does, what they do, and all of that stuff. Well, the idea was to do a companion book for each of the codices, for each of the schools of the runes. So there'd be a chaos one and a dreaming one. Yeah. I think dreaming is called the Gray Pools. Chaos is, I can't remember off the top of my head, but they each have their own kind of nomenclature that comes with it. And that comes from the original companion book. And so we were at Page a couple weeks ago, and a guy, what was that guy's name? Chuck. He came up to the booth, super nice guy. He had a copy of Winter Runes with him.
Oh, Leo Gerard.
Yeah, super, super nice guy. And he had a copy of Winter Runes from back in 2001. And he made a pretty strong pitch for doing a series of bringing the companion books back and making all of these adventures and introducing the runes to players and CKs.
Nice. And is that why? Is that like what kind of started this?
What started
that guy?
Oh, well, it got me to thinking that maybe we should revisit all of this and merge this stuff together. You know what I mean? To kind of bring the whole thing to the fore, because it's like you pointed out earlier, the runes specifically, because they're so loosely written, for those players who are really detail oriented and wanting, how does this work? It's not really there. It's it's sort of it's, you kind of got to do it yourself. So it might be.
P. Mandrakar was asking, do we get a preview of the Adventure Spellbook at Gary Con? That's probably too early, right?
Maybe not. So the bulk of the spells have been reforged. The player's handbooks are reforged, and the rune spells, and that's a chunk of them, probably 70% of them. But what we haven't done is a lot of the spells that came over from 5th edition and a lot of the spells that came out of Elemental Spellbook, they're unbalanced. They're too much. There's like a 3rd level cleric spell that does a flash flood of 400 billion gallons of water or some kind of craziness, and everybody's dead.
Come on, what can one little cleric do with 400 billion gallons of water? How much damage can they really do?
So each of those we need to go through, and this is what I have committed to doing. We're going to go through each spell itself and read it. Chuck Davis and I, and probably you too, Grace, you'll get roped into it. We'll all get roped into it and say, okay, what's wrong with this spell? How do we fix this spell? This spell works great. We'll leave it alone. This spell does whatever. We'll fix it. We're going for it. So that's going to probably be the biggest hang up on getting this out by Gary Con. But I told Chuck last night I would really like the bulk of this work done within the next 45 days. And 70% of it's already done. Nick and Jeremy did the heavy lifting. So it's really finding those spells and then going over them and saying, okay, let's fix this, blah, blah, blah.
Very exciting.
I swear, DM John, Mage Armor is in the player's handbook somewhere. I don't think it's called.
Arcane Armor.
Arcane Armor. It made it.
There we go.
Yeah, but what he's probably worried is going to reappear in this book.
Yeah. Well, we got to make sure. And Jeremy's right. The Haunted Highland spells are done as well. He got all those done. He doesn't know this, but he's actually reforged almost all of Haunted Highlands.
That's pretty exciting.
So that's just kind of sitting in this long litany of products that, I thought for a little while, I thought what we need to do is a crowdfunding campaign with just like 6 different books that are 80% ready to be released. This smorgasbord of titles.
Yeah, we don't want like a super long wait time or anything like that.
No, we want to move things. We want to move things out of the hopper.
We've had a lot in the hopper.
A lot. And all I want to do is work on that aired stuff, and it keeps getting punted.
Yeah.
Each week it gets punted, and I'm almost done. We were supposed to release today, and actually, first thing I said to Grace yesterday morning, I think, was we got Northern Waste. We're releasing it tomorrow, completely forgetting that we're locked in.
We're gonna release something today or whatever.
Because when you were talking to sponsor, I goes, "Oh, wait a minute, we're not releasing that book today." It's printed, Dakota. They're stacked in stacks, and they're ready to go.
Yeah.
So,
well, hey, speaking of aired,
yes,
gonna soft flow. So, yeah, actually, last night I was up until like 11 o'clock. I've been reading through the codex and writing down notes of like the world history so that I know it. But I want to like pick our community's brains here a little bit. Would the community potentially be interested in an aired video game?
Yes.
I say yes. We say yes. Does the community say yes?
I think it would be something very, very cool. You're getting resounding yes down the line.
If
I know very cool. It is
just in the world straight into the dens of various dragons.
Right. We'll keep Davis out of that wing of the development of it. So I've noticed on the Twitter, on X, that every time Davis posts one of his weird things, he puts that time to string up gnomes or something. Some kind of anti-gnome thing.
This is like, I will never let it go. I love gnomes. I'll die on that hill. I'll be the gnome loving troll. I'll be the only one. I'll hold the banner. I'll keep the porch light on for gnomes.
That's the way to do it. That's the spirit. keep the little guys alive.
Make it a 2-player couch co-op like Baldur's Gate 3, so that my wife and I can sit around like potatoes playing it on our 60-inch TV stream from my PC.
There you go.
You and your wife are doing it right.
That sounds perfect.
Absolutely. So potentially yes. Interest seems to be positive. We're just thinking about stuff.
There's a gigantic world in front of us, and we've got really one of the most vibrant IPs on the market. Period. Yeah. I mean, Castles Crusades and Aired. It's all over the place. It's got a long, very sound history behind it. Mm-hmm. Where no signs of it slowing.
Yeah.
And the people who own TLG did not get caught up in a giant fraud with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Unlike other companies that I heard about just yesterday. Poor Wizards of the Coast.
I heard about that too. Yeah. Lots of stuff happening.
Yeah. It just seems that company seems to be on on a roll. Let's see. Rick Love says, when does the Adventurer's backpack get shipped? So we were supposed to start shipping this week, but we actually can't get. I think today we can get down to pick up the boxes so that we can start shipping that thing. So in the next couple of days, you'll see that starting to roll out. It's done. It's ready. Everything's piled around. We're just waiting for the ice to give us a break. Codex of the Plains, though I haven't written much on the Codex of the Plains, I've already dove into the art. We've got David North. He's on his 4th gate, I think. So we're trying to get ahead on the art on the Codex of the Plains. It's still in my head. A summer thing that we're going to do. I should be able to get back on it very, very soon. And then the DM says, waiting for CZ updates. So we were supposed to have a whole bunch of updates for the World Builders Archive and for Castle of Zaggy last week. Things didn't turn out the way I had planned. We had a lot of stuff that we had to fix. We got those things fixed. So you should see a lot of material coming out in the next few days, PDF-wise. 3 of them are at the printer. So we've got that stuff moving. And on the Castle Zagging front, we're making good, steady strides into. We're about done level 2, I think, if Jeremy's not finished with it. Yeah. And then Mike is mostly finished with 3 and 4. So, and Fan is editing book 2. It's reforged and ready to go. And book 1 is mostly laid out. That was what we were supposed to send last week. time was not super friendly to us.
It's been a busy season a little bit. You could say.
I don't even know anymore.
We've got our heads above water.
I actually said something negative to Grace, I think 2 weeks ago. Something about one of the things that we're working on. I said, okay, this thing is just going to be a complete fucking waste.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. And after I said that, I thought, I think that's the only negative thing I've ever said. It's beginning to get to me. There's so much, but we're getting out of it. It's a good thing to be this busy, though.
Yeah. Hey, Brain Damage Dan, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow and for the pledge, buddy. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Brain Damage. Very, very cool.
Yeah. Is Zoe doing Codex of the Plains art?
I keep moving Zoe from spot to spot. She was working on Barsoom, but I sent her an email last week and asking her to do some aired stuff. So, poor Zoe.
We're very excited for more aired art, though. We've got a lot of art, but we could use some fresh new aired pieces.
We need a lot of new aired stuff. I've contacted 2 artists that are starting to just kind of cook this stuff up. There's not enough dwarves for a world that's got dwarf everywhere. There's not enough dwarven art.
Yeah.
There's not enough pictures of the gods.
Dungeon art. Well, we got dwarven, what are they called? Where do dwarves live? Holes.
The holes, yes, the dwarven holes.
I never know if that's pronounced holes or holes.
It's holes. Jeremy's not wrong. We've been publishing RPG material for 26 years or whatever. I think we've got 10 pictures of dungeons. Which is sad. More dwarves is always good.
Indeed.
I just updated the stretch meter. Though we're past 15K, heading towards 16, so I'll have to fix it again in a minute.
Yeah. Excellent. We are on our way towards specialized casters. We've almost hit it.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun.
We got less than 5K to go. We've had, I don't know if I mentioned this when we were talking about specialized spellcasters, but the other request that I have seen heavily on social media is for psionic spellcasters. Now, I know that we're kind of done adding new classes to Castles and Crusades, at least for now. But with this specialized caster rule set, basically, is that going to be...
So psionics, we've got... It's funny you said that, because I was mulling that over today, whether to include that, because we're going to put the Chromatic Mage in the spellbook. Psionics is covered in Amazing Adventures, but I don't think we've got it anywhere in Castles and Crusades. I think you've got to go to AA to get it. Yeah. And I think probably putting that in the spellbook would be a good idea. Just to bring it all home. Everything's in one book. You know what I mean?
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think it would be a good idea. We gotta watch the page counts. Probably going to be over 300 pages at this point, and we're trying to get away from the heavy books. But on the other hand, there's so much content. So.
Well, we're advertising the Adventure Spellbook for what it is, which is the spellcasting resource for Castles and Crusades, the game, all of the canon spells, all of everything that you need for anything spellcasting. It's kind of your one-stop shop. So there's a lot of pages.
It's a lot of content, and so it's inevitable. So not a bad thing, but we will leave that to Peter Bradley and his layout genius to make that work one way or the other.
Pete says, "No, I love big chungus books. It'll fit in the backpack."
Well, now Tomcat, the new backpack. Now, so the backpacks, which you see hanging over here on the wall, are shipping with the Adventurers backpack. If you got one of those, it's not going to rip the stitching out of them. Those things are so crazy well stitched. It's nuts.
You've got one behind you.
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely made here in the USA. It's canvas, heavy duty. And I'm fixing to put it in an order for more so you get that. But
nothing is going to break that.
Yeah, this thing's crazy. Very, very happy with that. that bag. But I need to place another order for those actually, and the Phillies.
Yeah.
I better make notes.
Art by Hobo says a CNC coloring book would slap. We've talked about that. I think that Chuck, you had that idea before.
What's that?
A CNC coloring book, right?
Yes, I've been wanting one for years. We've got one that creeped around. Steve's got one.
So we did one forever ago.
Yeah, we did a coloring book back in like 07 or 08. It's really, really cool. The only weird thing about it is you have to have a special type of paper for to color on, so that it's not so that it works well. Not that it's particularly hard to get a hold of, but it just logistically it's one more thing you got to tap into. But I think a coloring book would be cool.
That would be really cool. What image would we? I don't even know. I mean, 11th printing cover would be really cool.
That image, coloring book. That image right there, which I don't think anyone
That's the three trolls.
Yes.
Am I right?
You are 100% right. That's that image.
Yes.
And I've got the TIFF files of that in the original Player's Handbook. That's gonna be really cool to color those.
That would be awesome. That's a great piece of art. That's one of my favorites. I think it's underrated.
It is absolutely. It's Peter Bradley at his best. It's absolutely amazing.
So much personality.
Yeah, it is. And I love that he's got the three trolls on there. Me, Davis, and Mac from the olden time.
Are they meant to look like you guys?
I don't think he did facial imagery, but
sure.
He put the three trolls on there.
Yeah, that's nice.
And he changed it. I can't remember on this one. He did. There's two versions. Post that one. Yeah, so if you can't see it, but on that one, the small people, like you see the woman standing before the trolls there.
Yeah.
She doesn't appear in the original one, nor does that redhead. The original is just the three trolls, and the one is holding a jewel, and they're all kind of trying to decide what this jewel is, which is cool. Yes, Tyler, the trolls also appear in the Dungeon Crawl Classics core book. Me, Aldo, and Davis, I believe, are in the DCC book. Chosen people.
Design question. Any chance book covers can have the big CNC up at the top again?
So not anytime soon, though. Davis and I've been mulling that over again. New layout, whatnot. I really like Tom Tullis from Fat Dragon Games did the current layout with the red banner at the top. I super like it. It's very understated.
I like that
too. It's just nice and clean.
Yeah, we're trying to really let the fantasy art shine, is what it feels like right now.
Yeah, we just step back. Look at this piece of art. But Davis and I were talking the other day about a larger logo, but it's not in the works anytime soon. Yeah. But what is in the works, sadly, is I've got a meeting with an accountant here very soon.
Sure.
So I will be going to do that. Lovely.
Enjoy. Have fun.
Yes. I want to thank. We're over 15,000, 140 backers. This is absolutely fantastic.
Gang, thank you all for the support. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts. Thanks everybody for coming out, and Grace and Chuck for the heavy lifting. And I'll be on today, right, Chuck, at 4:30. Is that we got a stream at 4:30?
Sure.
If I don't show, I took whatever's in my wallet and I bought a horse and I'm going to New Mexico.
Where's this going? I was wondering.
And you guys are on your own. All right. Take it easy, everybody.
All right. Bye, Steve.
Thanks again, everybody, for the support.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay, Jen, and then I'm going to I'll turn my monitor on. So I have no clue. I can't even see the stream. I haven't seen it in like an hour.
No, you're perfect. Well, what do we think? Do we want to, I guess, like, hey, gang, do y'all have any questions about, like, the Adventures Spellbook or the campaign or Adventures Backpack, other stuff? Because I know that we've got no shortage of stuff that we should be doing. So we could end it here.
Got plenty of questions. Well, we do have a giveaway going on.
We do indeed.
Yeah, I don't know if we should run a little bit longer just so we get everybody in here. I guess I don't know, but
We
we'll do
had
some
to
more this evening too. Because Steve,
Mm.
well, Steve will have his tonight, but as well as I do, the AMA will be turned into this. So
Yeah.
there's no,
Everyone, make sure to come back at 4:30 Central. Steve will be back with Chuck. I'm sure
That's
most of
right.
you already know that.
Just so we're updating some graphics. Every time I see a problem, I found another problem. You know how that goes.
Exactly. Are you back on
You bring that.
Wednesdays? Not yet. This is a pretty good indicator, though, that maybe my internet situation is better and maybe I can support a stream again. There's
Oh, have you been? I've been telling everybody on Tuesdays.
I'm so sorry. No, I made an announcement on Discord.
It's all good. Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on right here.
It's been rough, but there's actually been talk about potentially a new campaign coming back to Trollord Games. CK'd by me, potentially. So maybe.
Be good.
Will additional backpacks be available on the website after they fulfill backers?
Maybe. We're talking about it. They're very expensive, but I think he may order a few.
Yeah.
We just don't want to get stuck with like 50 of them and have like $5,000 or whatever piled up. We were just talking about that the other day about getting some more fill-ins and getting some more backpacks. But I think there'll be at least an initial order that'll come through for sure. Or whoever asked that, I should say Pete. There's been so many questions through here.
I know.
I haven't been able to answer any of them. If you guys had questions earlier and didn't just throw them back out here. I'm sure Grace has been covering them, though. I've not been paying attention.
Yeah, we've been answering questions as we see them. Question about other stuff. Any news on the new site that went sideways? New site been found yet?
Oh, they're talking about the factory.
Oh.
So the factory, currently the plan is, I think, I think we're going to take a couple of the acres of land that we bought. We bought 5 or 6, and we're going to just build a low key installation. We're not going to do like the Grove or any of the walkways or any of that kind of thing. And then once we get the facility running the way we want it, then we've got the other land to expand onto or sell or whatever we want to do with it. I think that's what.
Yeah. But we're doing the warehouse first, and then potentially the office later.
Yeah, because we looked, man. I even had me looking like on the weekends and stuff for hours. We couldn't find any land. I mean, we found some, but it was either hilly or it wasn't zoned right or that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Mr. Blue says, I might have missed it, but did you all give an overview of what's changing in the Reforge? I heard Steve say there's some balance issues on spells, but beyond that, how extreme are the changes to avoid IP clashes? It doesn't go beyond really like just kind of changing the names of some spells. Because the content was never, I don't know, like, I think the content's going to be pretty much, aside from like balance, stuff will be rebalanced, and then
and I got thinking too, Grace, and my little placard I put on there, I put 550 plus spells, but with the rune spells and then all the other spells that I hadn't thought about that we had in the original ASB, it's probably over 1,000 spells. I bet you money. That's crazy. That'll be good to have at our table.
Agree.
Yeah. Because I forgot about like Jim Ward stuff. There's a whole book of spells and those got to be balanced. They're a little crazy. I mean, they're not bad. They're fun. A lot of people get upset and like, well, I'm not at my table. Well, then don't. But I mean, I understand. My wife tried to pull one on me in a session a couple of years ago, and I was like, "What is this spell?" And she had the Adventure Spellbook open right here, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And it was like some spell where it was an illusion of a dragon, but it was like second level. And it did like 46 damage or something insane. I was like,
ooh.
Anyway, yeah, it was something wild. Yeah, I can barely remember now. But anyway, I was like, because I couldn't tell her no, right? I live with her.
That's your wife.
Feeds me.
Happy wife, happy life.
So she got the spell off. So.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should talk a little bit because we've talked about like rebalancing the spells. 4d6 damage at level 2 for someone like me who's more familiar with like 5e and stuff. That's my background. I haven't really played it much since joining the trolls, but like at in 5e that might be more typical where you might see like a second level character doing 46 damage. So how is like the balance in C&C's spellcasting oriented, would you say?
Oh, for sure. Because, as we all know from playing CNC and in any Siege Engine game, there's not really much of a net. that you can bounce from. There's no extra rest. There's no any of that kind of stuff. No death saves. So yeah, it's to have something that powerful low level can just be a party killer. I mean, especially if it's an AOE type spell. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, certainly it can happen. I mean, I don't know about you, Grace, but in my world or worlds that I run, I don't have signs that says now entering 5th level. If you're not this level, please, come back or something. I don't
Yeah,
have
like the
signs like
world's
that.
not balanced.
It's dynamic. Yeah, the world is not balanced, and that's the thing that I try to remind people. I'm not saying that the spells don't need to be balanced; they do, so that you have a better handle on how to treat them, how your players are going to treat them, and how you're going to run them at the table. But at the same time, there's nothing that says you kind of have a group of 3rd level adventurers that go around a corner and run into a 15th level wizard that's sitting there taking his lunch on a rock and decides he's going to have fun.
Yeah.
There's no, it's just how it is.
So spells
And
and
looking back,
CNC are a little bit more like
I should probably bring up the actual
pared
picture.
down a little bit.
I
You're
would
not
say
gonna be,
that
rocking the whole world with your spells at level 2.
well, I'd say you can. It's according to the situation, but I would say it's probably not so much pared down as spread out more. So, you know what I'm saying? Is that what that makes? Because there's definitely spells that scale to your level. So, let me just example Magi's missile, for example. I mean, you get a extra missile every so many levels. Fireball, you get extra die damage each level. A lot of that stuff's in 5e and other games too, as well. So it's pretty common sense in that respect. But I definitely will say that the power stuff is spread out a little better because unless you want to run some sort of a West Marches campaign where you're running what is your character Ren? We'll say you're running Ren the 4th or Ren the 15th or whatever. You just join, you die, you start over. Yeah, that happened to me one time. I was running a Lizardman Shaman in 5e and joined a guy's with Marches campaign, and everybody was 5th level. And he said at 6th level, when it went to 6th level, if I joined in, I would start at 6. But since I was starting in the 1st through 5th level tier, I had to start at 1st level.
Ooh.
And that Lizardman Shaman died 12 times or something like that. It was pretty dumb. Yeah. I was finally calling him like Grognor the 18th or whatever, Yeah. Because I was refusing to just keep making new different characters. I was like, damn it, if I'm gonna keep dying, because it was 1st level and he was throwing me in at 5th level, so that was a little tough. Regardless of what system you're playing, right?
Right.
But yeah, the spells probably definitely need some balance to them. They need some flavoring to them. We've got a lot of spells though, because I forgot. I just now remember we have more spells. The original Adventurer's Backpack had spells in it, separate, more utility like stuff. But all that stuff's probably going to be brought back too. I need to ask Steve about that too. I think we're going to try and put them all in there. That's very a lot of spells. Stuff. No, it's very exciting. Yeah.
So it's going to be a big old magician's tome, the type of book that you would expect a wizard to carry.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. In fact, I played around with, I found a company that made spell card decks. They're little spell books. It's so cool, but they were super expensive, of course.
Yeah.
They were like little leather books or whatever,
Right.
And then, my head's messed up. That's messed up. Fix it. Nope. There we go. Look, halfway decent. What else was I going to tell you? We looked at. I talked to Market Noble Dwarf. We were talking about maybe doing some actual spell books for this. Cool spell books, but they're super expensive too. And already with the price of the spell decks being made, we try to make this one more no frills. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because God, they're expensive. You're talking $20, $22 a deck.
Sure are.
And that's for 4 decks. And I actually think, guess what? We were talking this morning. I think we're going to have way more decks than that. So it's going to be super expensive because like the wizard spells are like double.
Yeah.
The divine spells. The arcane spells are double
we have a lot of arcane spells.
Like 400, and that's not including the runes. Oh God,
Woo!
Burning Flames is no joke. You're right, Grubby. Exactly.
I played the group once that made asking, how do you do the damage for Magi's Missile? I've seen it done 2 different ways. The dart does 1d4 plus 1 damage per dart, and the wizard gets 1 extra every 3 levels. So at level 3, some calculate the damage to be 2d4 plus 2, while others do it as 1d4 plus 2, which is correct.
Should be a missile per each increment. You don't have just an extra little bonus. It would be a whole new missile. So by the time you're, 5th level, you're throwing, 3 of those around, I think? Trying to remember.
That feels more reasonable.
Per missile. Yeah, for sure. It looks cooler too. Like
Yeah.
I always have my guys tell me what color the spell is. What color is your missile?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
blows
yeah.
players'
That's
mind.
pretty
Oh, green. All right then. Bolts are green.
sweet. Kevcon asks,
Yeah.
looking at this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, he said brain damage. Said new missile, new damage. Oh yeah, and I let them roll whichever they want. They can either roll them individually or roll one and multiply it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Plaid missile. I've never had nobody pull that on me before.
They've gone to plaid.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't seen Spaceballs in way too long. Looking at the second
know.
backer kit featured art, is the spellbook interior pages color or black and white? Asks Kevcon.
Kev, there will be black and white for this one, I think. There may be some color, but I don't know if the budget will do it. I think the original book was black and white. I think this one will be too, probably.
Cool.
Just to keep the cost down because there's a lot of stuff in there. But we'll see.
Yes.
I'm not 100% on that. I think we have black and white in the actual thing on the thing right now.
God damn, I blinked and we went from like 15,900 to 17.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to fix that chart again here in a minute.
Sheesh.
Let's see.
That's
Lumberjack
crazy.
flannel magic missile. Oh my God, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's okay.
from
He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Do what?
We got Mestra Rufus from Brazil.
Mr. Oh
Mestra
yeah.
Rufus.
Oh, it's Mr. Rufus. I think. And greetings from Brazil. We're working on there's be some more CNC coming out for the Brazilian folks down there soon, I think.
We love our Brazilian community.
Yeah, South America is nuts for TTRPGs.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Atheos Indort. Okay.
Hey,
Yep.
nice.
There you go. CNC in Brazil. Awesome.
Thanks for all you guys do. We appreciate you.
Oh, look, there's the Arch Magi sneaking in. What's up there, Lando?
Iridescent purple with sparkles. You see it in certain light, it looks violet, but in the presence of player voice fades away.
That's pretty funny. That's kind of cool, though.
You are calling me out a little bit. My descriptions can get lengthy.
Oh, was that calling you out a little bit?
Oh, yeah. I want to be like, so first of all you see is just like a streak of like a fishing wire that streaks through the air, but then all of a sudden there's a deafening blast, and then I go on for too long.
I wouldn't have no clue what you're talking about. I feel like your stuff's very concise. And
well, thank you. As a Ren, I don't have to do anything except punch, so I'm very pleased with it.
Punch and collect hats and bottles. Every time I come across a hat or a bottle now, I think of Ren all the time. Oh, you want to hear something funny? Yeah. I'll tell you something really crazy. I haven't told you this yet. I have, I don't guess you know, probably. I haven't told a lot of people, but I'm going to be having a granddaughter this year.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. And
that's so exciting.
I think the name they've picked for her, and no influence from me, was Ren. True story. I haven't had a chance to tell you. I also got something else to show you.
Chuck. That's so
I should
exciting.
tell you now. Here's something else that's exciting. If I can find
sorry, Tomcat. I missed your question.
So, before I forget, at GaryCon, I bought something for my. This hat is not working at all.
It looks good.
Does it? I don't know. I'm just weird. I haven't any sleep. So for this year at GaryCon, for my granddaughter, Sydney, who plays and stuff. We run Candyland, and she runs me through encounters. I bought her a book, and I'm going to bring it to GaryCon. You got to make sure you sign it, okay? Because listen.
Oh, you got the nice
untouched.
Hardcover one.
It's hard. Listen, this is 100% untouched.
Well, thank you.
It was in shrink wrap when I got it. So I'm going to have you sign it for her because, believe it or not,
thank you.
I've read some of this to her. Not all of it, but some of it. Yeah, it's killer. Man. It's great. Oh, it's great, man.
Well, thank
so I'm very excited.
Shucks, I'm humbled.
My plan
thank
is,
you.
Well, my plan is eventually she'll get to meet you, and then
I would love to meet her. That's very
that'd be good.
Man, oh man.
Is that book or an instruction? You should buy it and read it, Pete. You'll have an idea.
Don't use it as an instruction book. Don't use it. Oh. Alert. Abort mission. Don't use it as an instruction manual.
I like it. Hey, thanks, Hobo. Appreciate the congratulations.
Yeah, thank you all. And yeah, it's so exciting, Chuck.
No, we're probably going to wrap it up here in about probably 10 minutes. So we do have work to do.
It's true.
But we're trying to take as many. We lost some streams earlier, so we were trying to get some more questions in here for people who missed out because we kept using the internet and stuff. So
Nightcap is asking, elephant in the room, at least for me, how will you handle editing and spelling issues that have been all too common in the previous books?
You should check the last few books that came out. You will find very few because we have an amazing team now working on it, like her and me and Jeremy and Finn.
It's true.
And other folks. So yeah, I would dare say if we're known for that, we'll probably never be able to get rid of that moniker, which is totally fine with me. But as Grace knows, I am super passionate and it just bugs me. So I get last look at everything that comes across usually. And we try to find as much as we can, but I dare anybody to do a better job now that we're doing. I dare anybody. Because of course now we don't have 50 editors in a room like some of these companies, I'm sure, but I think we're doing pretty good now.
A lot of folks aren't doing just editing either. It's like editing and also but having everyone's help with it has been super helpful. We've been like sending betas out and like inviting people to, like, if they want to, like submit their own like corrections or suggestions or like things that they notice. They finally, they let me get my grubby little mitts on the Adventures backpack. And so I combed through that book 3 times for errors and errata. And if there's a single typo or a single grammar mistake in there, I am going to walk off a bridge, I fear.
Oh, there'll be stuff in there. There's no way. There's no way, man. I'm telling you. I used to be the same way before I worked for them. Oh, I agree 100%. But before I worked for them, I always was the same way, but now I've been doing it for 8 years this year. I don't know, man. There's just a lot to look at. What's really weird is like I've been working on a lot of the Gygax stuff and Gary stuff, and you'll find stuff in there that is a typo, but it's not if you go back far enough. That's what's really cool, because then you have to decide whether or not it's a mistake or not, considering because he's like Davis and Steve. They use a lot of old words, and if you go and Google it, it's going to tell you it's a misspelling. But if you dig deep enough, it's not. So that's kind of a weird take too, when you're talking about verbose and they're using their language and their flavor, because you can't just sterilize it, right?
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to sterilize Gary Gygax's work or Steve's or Davis's or yours or mine or anybody's,
Right.
So I got our soul in it, right? So
true.
That plays into it too. Let's see here. Where do you find this book? Grace, where do you find Quiet Kid?
Well, everyone just saw me Google it. I pulled up a window and just pulled up the link really quick, and then remembered that
I'm watching. I'm watching this to the other streaming software I had up. I'm not even seeing that one. That's
you're good. I just dropped the link in there. If you would like to support my book of poetry, I make about 47 cents off of it each year.
I just think it's cool that I know a poet.
If people continue to order it, then they'll keep it in circulation, which is pretty cool. I never want to I don't know, promote non-Troll Lord stuff on this channel, but thank you for asking. Sorry y'all got a glimpse of my search history.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't see it. Damn it. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD now. No.
Go in there with a magnifying glass.
Oh, there's Peter. Page layout in any software is much easier than old-fashioned. Yeah, that's no lie.
True. You all should do a final typo check live stream every time someone finds one you need to take a drink. And then we just watch.
Lord have mercy. No.
Just go down.
Well, especially commas. Gribby, he says about commas. Commas is a battle that I fight with Davis and Steve and Jeremy. We all argue about it all the time. Because so much of this stuff is also subjective. My favorite is when you look a word up and it's got 3 different spellings from 3 different cultures in the world. You know what I mean? You've got the Romance, and then you've got the English UK, and then you got the English American. And it's wild, man. Because whoever wrote that entry is right? You don't know. You know what I mean? Tomato, that kind of thing.
Tomatoes,
so.
Indeed.
Yeah, exactly, KF. So I don't know. It's crazy. We get, I don't know. The way I look at it is, if it doesn't make sense to me, then I'll try to fix it that way, But if it's something blatant, comma combat, you got that right, Hobo. Exactly. Commas require roll off. Roll off That's awesome, Mister. That's what I should do. Should just start using like a D20 or a percentile whenever we were editing. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Editor, nice. Let's look up the spelling in your desktop of Webster. Yeah, Steve's big on Webster. He loves Webster. But there's words he uses that are not in Webster. I got news for him. Oh, there, Jeremy's coming in, editing. Okay. Anyone who thinks they can do better, I encourage you to email me. I will give you a document as I receive it, most commonly a rough first draft consisting of loose notes. You will be expected to edit for content, clarity, mechanical functionality, accuracy to the game, language, spelling. I will interrupt you constantly to work on other material while you go. Wow. Man, I would hate to work in that kind of environment, Jeremy. It'd be horrible.
Trollord sucks, dude.
No, it's always something around. We're a small team, you know?
We're a small team. We all wear a lot of hats.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Lots of hats. And you like hats, so there you go.
I love hats.
I do, too. I got tons of them. My wife's actually mad at me right now. She found a whole nother tub of hats the other day.
A tub of hats.
They're all ball caps. I've got ball caps and I've got cowboy hats and Stetsons and that kind of stuff.
I've never seen you wear a cowboy hat. You got to bring one to GaryCon.
I've got a couple of them. Yeah, I used to wear boots all the time like Steve, but I've got too disabled where I can't wear boots now. So.
Sure, you're not missing anything.
No, I don't think so. He makes it look easy, but I don't know about all that. I hope some of the Troll Lord. I hope some of the Troll Lord sessions at GaryCon are still available when that's over. Oh, so how that works? Brain damage. Yeah. They split all the stuff up between all the badges. So only so many go to diamond, only so many go to platinum, only so go to gold. So there will be a set of percentage. I forget the split, but there will be some silvers for all of them, even my game. My game, they messed up on it. It was supposed to be 14. They put 9. So we'll see what happens. I usually got 2 or 3 extra people that hop in. Man, I missed you so much at Page, getting pictures and stuff. Oh, my God. I was like, where's Grace?
I wish I could have gone. I love going to conventions.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty fun, aren't they?
It's such a
blast. Cool talking to people. Yeah.
It's the best part. The community is just amazing. I mean, everyone here knows it. Like, the community just rocks. When you get everyone in a room together, it's like...
Oh, it's crazy, yeah. And, you know, a lot of these bigger cons, especially I would say GaryCon and Page, you know, you see a lot of our community that come there. And so it's kind of nice to hang out with them, you know? Mm-hmm. Troll Lord's Chuck, oh, get out of here, Wolf. We are going to have I tell you what, so here's what's going to happen. If he doesn't order that hat press by GaryCon, I'm going to make me a new GaryCon hat, or a TLG hat and wear it.
Yes. Next.
Oh, be quiet, Jay.
Patches.
Do what?
Is you football?
Yeah, he's giving me a hard time about Dallas Cowboys hats. Whatever. Get out of here.
Nick's wanting to do a patch for like the tournament at GaryCon for the winners.
Oh, I would love for him to do that.
I survived the
No, that would be
Steve's
great.
Big game.
Yeah.
I drowned in a river in Steve's big game.
You know, I think patches are great. You know, I carry a bunch of those in my case just for dudes that wear jean jackets. I run into them.
Yeah, that's true.
They'll never turn down a patch, ever.
No.
You know?
Indeed.
So that's pretty cool.
Well, do we
Packers hats only. Oh, my God. It's just turned into some NFL battle here. Oh, hey, Doug. How you doing, man? Enjoyed gaming with you, too. I'm glad you made it back safe. We've been dealing with the winter. I'm sure you guys have, too.
No kidding.
Oh, thanks for the back of the spellbook. I think you'll enjoy it. It's going to be good.
Woo.
We'll have a lot more stuff flooding into that later in the week here for stretch rewards and stuff. We've got a lot of cool things we want to do.
Very exciting
We've
stuff.
just been so busy. We just couldn't get everything up, you know? Man.
Speaking of,
Monkey.
Speaking of, it's coming up on 1:30. Do we want to go ahead and cut stream for now and be back at 4:30 and then we'll all get to work on behind the scenes stuff?
Okay. Let me I wonder if I could still pull winners.
Let's see. Mayhaps.
Let me go to giveaways and see if it'll let me do it. Well, it's got giveaways for... Oh, no, it's pretty damn active. Okay, everything's good. Yeah.
P, I hope your mom likes it.
What happened?
He ordered it from... I found the book, best priced in the UK, bought it,
oh
and
my
accidentally
God.
shipped it to my mother. Please tell me Quiet Kid is suitable for my mother.
Sure. Grace.
Your mom's been a young woman before, sure.
Yeah. She's lived life.
Probably.
All right, let me get this. I'm gonna close the entries out. We'll see if this works, and then we'll do the drawing. Hey, it worked.
Woo.
All right, I'm gonna do some pulls for. Let's just do some $15 codes today, right? We'll do some today. I'll pull 3 $15 codes. How's that sound? Yeah.
Sweet. Excelente.
Do we need R? Okay. Not sure, Dragorn.
And all the rest of the letters of the alphabet too.
Oh, that's right.
Haha.
You're out of wheel now.
Hey, we just hit
That's
18K.
18K. Oh my God, I will have to
Let's
update that thing in a
go.
second. Thanks, Savage. Rock on.
The question is, do we get 20K before before the stream ends?
I don't know. Taco Loco, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Good to see you.
Hey, join the raffle.
More stickers. We got stickers coming. We do have some stickers coming.
Very, very excited for the stickers.
He's really embracing some things now. I'm very excited.
I know, we're getting fun merch.
Jeremy wants us to stream to 20K. What do you think? Should we?
Does he want to join us?
You want to join us, Jeremy? You can if you want. I just dropped in there fast this morning.
My brain is fried. I've burned through 2 cups of coffee. If you want to get
I can't believe I didn't go to bed at like 3 a.m. And Steve was like messaging me this morning at like 7:30, and I was already up working. I'm gonna do a hard crash, man. All right, hold on, Jeremy. Coming your way, buddy.
I was just gonna copy and paste the stuff and.
Oh, do it. Send it to me. You got it. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're perfect.
I'm about half goofy. Long sleeve CNC shirts. I might wear one of those. I don't wear a lot of long sleeves though, but I'm getting older and I'm starting to notice I'm starting to wear a few more than I used to. I get cold now. Oh God, send me a link. Let's see. I had about 12 cups. I had 4 this morning, Peter, and I ran out. So yeah, she went and got me some before she left.
I voted.
How many have you had?
I voted this morning. I had 2 cups of coffee and I have a chocolate chip muffin.
Wow, you're rocking it, girl. Hey, there's Jeremy.
We're doing stuff.
What's up, Mr. Farkas?
I've just been Zagig. I need an excuse to get away.
Zagig, yes.
How's
God
the state
bless.
of your brain after working on Zagig?
It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of. It's like, how do I, those like connect the dots puzzles?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have one of those with 20,000 dots and no numbers.
A friend of mine sent me a meme of exactly that yesterday.
Yeah. So it's just like, here's a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out how this connects. And you're like, every once in a while, you'll find some intentionality where you're like, oh, that makes sense. I understand this now.
The machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Yes. Nick sent me that like 2 days ago when we were talking about this.
We have the same brain. He was telling me about the Chamber of Insight.
We can't say what's in it at all.
We can't?
No, we cannot talk about that's under lock and key. We can't talk about it.
Dang.
Yeah.
But that is very funny. all 3 of us on planet Earth that know about it can agree it's very funny.
You'll all find out what we
You'll all
mean by
find
the
out.
Chamber of Insight soon.
If you make it that far.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you survive.
It's pretty deep down.
It's I don't know what to say about all the stuff Gary wrote. It's just wild. That's all I can say. It's really cool stuff to be digging through for sure.
I thought
that
we were
Living
allowed
Fantasy
to
book.
talk about, because I thought we could talk about like the stuff that's in there. We can't just
I don't know.
show images of like raw notes or anything.
Well, sure. I've been probably overly cautious. I don't want to fly that kite.
I would hate
I don't want to risk
say
it.
that and then be wrong.
Yeah. I don't want to risk it. If I get clearance from Steven at some point, then sure, we can talk about it. But
yeah, that's fair.
Here's one for you from Savage Splendor, Jeremy. You're gonna especially love this.
Mm-hmm.
So what you guys need to do is hire a writer to do some novels about a human barbarian from the north who is mentored by a drow ranger, and that drow ranger takes over the series and popularity and propels your book sales. That's the ticket right there.
Now we're talking. CNC
Now we're
Drow.
talking.
Oh, Drist. I was like, fucking what?
Yeah, it clicks and all of a sudden, oh, yeah.
I was like,
I
hell
will
yeah, we're
say-
doing some Conan. I was like, what drow? What?
Oh no, that would be awesome. Yeah, the drow wouldn't really fit. Well, I mean, I don't know. But
They fucking behead that.
hey, man,
There you
what's
go.
up, buddy? I remember when
Was-
Drizzt wasn't lame.
Was
I know,
Drizzt
man.
supposed to be about like a different character? Those stories.
So he's like a Boba Fett, where
Yeah.
he's like an incidental character that everyone's like, this guy's fucking badass, and they invented.
Right.
He
Yeah.
sold really well, so they made the whole. He kind of took over the whole thing.
Yeah, he's a cool character.
But I will say, out of all those series, my
I don't know
favorite
anything
was
about him.
Artemis Entreri. I loved him the most.
I've-
of all
I've-
the-
I've never
awesome.
read any D&D book, like any novel.
Oh, those are so
Ever.
wonderful. He's an assassin.
What's
killer.
really weird is that my aunt loves them, but she's never played any role-playing game. She doesn't know anything about it, but she knows all about Drizzt Do'Urden, and she was telling me about
Yes.
she knew the names of his scimitar. She's like, his whirling scimitars. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, lady.
I'm not with her.
Yeah, I agree. Brain damage. Artemis had a much fuller background. It was he had lots of secrets and stuff. No slap at Drizzt at all. But you know, he was like they said, the stories were supposed to be about Wolfgar originally, the barbarian, and then it was just unique to have this ranger who was good and was drow and dual welded. It hit
It was a revolutionary idea in 1986.
Yeah, so
whatever
everybody's
the
like,
fuck it was.
"Woo!"
It's true.
So it hit big time.
What if this was a person? What if we just wrote this thing like a person? Can we do this? Turns out, yes, you can.
What if they were
George
an
Axels, yeah.
actor?
And then you overcorrect. And you're like, oh my god.
If
There you go, Jeremy. Manfred says the D&D novel you need to read is Quag Keep. by
I have a copy of
Andre
it.
Gordon.
It's on my shelf right over there, behind all those
Have you
hideous
read
Robert
it?
Jordan books. No, I've not read it.
It is content. Jeez.
That's real.
I started reading. My roommate at the time he really liked the Dragonlance novels. He's like, yeah, these are great. This is a great place to start. And so he gave me whichever one is the first, and I started reading it. And then I got to a part where they were like, "Ha ha! I am the evil hobgoblin, Few Master Toad." I was like, I don't think this is for me. That's like 8 pages in. They're like, "Ha ha ha! We live in tree houses." Okay, it was very
love
clearly
it.
children's. It was very clearly for children.
Yeah.
And if I had read it when I was 10, I would have been hook, line, and sinker. But no, it was too late for that, I think.
Grace, you want to hear
Much too-
something crazy?
Yeah.
So I just refreshed the page over here.
Uh-huh.
On my phone, I still see us and everything else, but over here on the web browser, I still got a fuzzy picture. I don't know what's happened. But we have 166 people on the backer train right now. That's
Ooh.
insane.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Gang, the
Gosh,
support has been
guys.
crazy.
It has been
been
nuts.
really
We had no
insane.
idea this meme was going to pull out this early. I mean, wow.
We knew that people
it
wanted
just cleared
this.
up. What's that?
We knew that people
Sorry?
wanted this. People have been
Yeah,
wanting
I
the
want it.
Spellbook
I'm being
reforged
very-
for a long time.
I just wanted it so I could hear Jeremy cry and also for my players to have at the table. So,
I would cry no matter what we release.
I know. It's great. It's what I like about you.
I'd put out literally anything, and I'd be like, the game is
It's
ruined,
fantastic. The game is ruined.
Unplayable.
unplayable,
Garbage.
Unplayable.
unplayable, trash.
Trash.
No,
Yeah.
there's good stuff in there. It needs some balancing, but you know.
Yeah,
There's
and we got
stuff
lots of good stuff
There's
planned.
There's a,
Did you
there's
see
a
that
lot of
list?
like essential spells that I would have assumed are in the player's handbook that are like grease. We don't have grease as a
Nope.
spell.
Oh my god!
it's
When we were
in-
going,
It's in the other one. It's in whatever.
what was I working on the other day? Remember when I was asking you questions about the spells? I don't know what it was. Maybe it'd been Living Fast. I don't remember, but I started discovering all these spells that we don't have.
Yeah, there's a ton.
There's a lot.
There's a
Like
ton.
there was one I couldn't believe that we didn't have. I was just blown away by it. I forget what it was now. I was like, this can't
Like
be right. I went all the way
Fab-
back to the third printing.
Fabricate, I
was like,
think is fabricate. Was
Yeah.
one
What does Fabricate do?
of them. You take you take like wood or stone and you just shape it into a structure. It's
Yeah.
basically like super construction.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Grease is the word. You got that right.
Grease is a really big one.
There's a bunch
was,
though.
um,
Like a couple we
Banishment.
combined. Like in 3.5.
do we not have
version.
banishment? That's crazy.
Banishment was in the Spellbook.
Okay.
But
Was it?
it wasn't in the player's handbook.
That's crazy.
Okay. So that's come out of
Banishment-
some other book then.
Banishment has one of my favorite origins for a spell, which is the Charm of Forlorn Insistment
What?
from I think that's Eyes of the Overworld. I think
Mm.
it's a Jack Vance novel, and there's this evil wizard because what wizard isn't evil?
Right.
He's a funny little old man. He's very zagging,
Yeah.
and I know Gary loved that book, so I'm curious if there isn't more of a through line to that than because he's just like a funny little old man who's just like cackles to himself all the time and is so delighted in how awful he is. But he gets pissed at the main character. He's like, I'm going to cast upon you the charm of forlorn insistment, which warps you 45 miles below the surface of the earth in a pore where you're fully conscious and it's just small enough to be horrifically uncomfortable. And you cease to age, you no longer need to eat or drink, and you're just in there forever. And that got spun into one of the permutations of, I think, either banishment or one of those spells.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
There's
a reversal of it, and that Cudgel tricks the wizard into casting the reversal, and you realize how long he's been doing this for, because like 300 people just balloon out of the ground and are looking around like, what the fuck? Because he's been doing this for hundreds of years. It's like insisting people.
Let me interrupt just a couple questions. So Rick, it's scheduled to end March 3rd at 1 p.m. Eastern. That would be noon Central. March 3rd is when the cutoff will be for it. But we will do a late pledge later on when we get closer to fulfillment.
Imprisonment, that's what I was thinking of.
This stuff should fulfill pretty quick, I think. We've got a lot of it already done. I've got to finish the crafting book. Oh, my God. The onus is on me. I've got to finish that book now, boy. I'm telling you what. He is on my ass about it. Let me just
crafting book?
A smidgen of free time would probably help you with that.
Yeah. But that's good. So that's that. Downhaven. We're running this through BackerKit. That's the main place to do it, I think, for this campaign. It's because it's all we can actually do the launch party like today, and then do the crowdfunding, and then do the fulfillment. Everything's really nice. So that's how we have it set up for the last, 5 or 6, I guess, crowdfundings now, something like that. Unless your question was different. But because you said support, so I'm kind of curious if there was something else you needed, maybe. I'm not sure. I pre-ordered the new player's handbook with the poster. Oh, did you? Nice, Rick. Yeah, those things are really nice. That poster's nice. There's pencils in there. We got stickers,
patch,
all kinds of stuff. Yep, patch.
I've got the final art of the patch.
Will you share that later on? I want to see that because I have no idea. Is that what the little secret thing was supposed to be? Because I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, we have the design, so I think everyone's going to be very, very happy with how it looks.
Cool. That is cool.
To reveal it.
Wow, they're still talking about imprisonment on here.
You know what? Another one of my favorite spells is that I don't think ever made it into D&D, but it should. It could make it into the spellbook, maybe. Who knows? Is the Curse of the Macroid Toe. That one's pretty great.
Where'd you get that from? What is that?
That's also Jack Vance.
Okay.
You cast it on someone, and one of their toes grows to the size of a house.
Oh fuck!
That's all it does.
I'd prefer
that's
that
all
one
it does?
to the poor one.
The charm of forlorn insistment. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it insistment?
Yeah, like in assist. Insistment.
Oh.
ENCYST. Yeah.
Yeah, and disciple. We
got it. Up to speed.
I don't even know.
We do have.
I don't even know if macroid is a word. No, it's not.
What I was going to say was with that cover, we still have the tribute cover on the inside, but we just wanted to change it up a little bit because it's been so long. But we definitely don't want to get rid of them, and the art will still be available for posters and for canvas and all that stuff for sure. It's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Did Bane make it? He must be talking about the spell there. Sorry, didn't mean to jump in and interrupt. Just
no, you're good. Do we have like a Bane equivalent?
Yeah,
Bless.
It's the reverse of
Bless.
There's remove Bane, and then there's bestow Bane.
Oh.
And then there's a reverse of Bless, which is also Bane.
Oh, so there's 2 Bane spells in there? I didn't realize that. Huh.
Well, one is a curse, the other is just like a penalty, like a floating penalty.
I just didn't realize that nomenclature was in there. The same words were. I never noticed that.
I don't know.
Yeah, as many times we've looked at spell list, you'd think you would know every single spell, but
I know most of them. Although every once in a while, there's one that just like never comes up, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah, I
what is this?
I have that spreadsheet open all the time now just to look stuff up. I'm
like that repel wood. Yeah, that's gonna come up. I think the intent for that is to like blow open
Repel
doors.
wood. What the?
No, that's a spell. My guess would be that the
I need to use that next time
repel
anyone
wood.
is like coming up to me unwanted at the bar. I
Oh,
cast
well,
repel
sure.
wood.
Grace.
They explode.
Or they just
Oh
go,
my God.
"Ugh."
Yeah. It's cold.
Yes.
Anyway,
Ugh.
but don't. Shh. A cold wind blows through the room. Yeah.
My assumption is that that's for like blowing at a wooden door, but the way it's written, it's like, oh, it knocks twigs and logs and things away. It's like,
Grubil says
Club halves, arrows.
Arrows. Yeah.
They're
okay.
not wrong. They're
Staves
not wrong
out of
about
wizards' hands.
that. Oh, repel wood's awesome for backing off ships. That's another good point. See, Jeremy, there's all kinds of shit.
Damn.
I wonder if you could do something where like you've got a wizard hanging from like a crane behind your ship. He casts repel wood on the back of your ship.
Ah,
Push it
you're one of those players.
to make
Got
it fly forward very quickly.
That's awesome.
Pete asked.
In reality, probably what would happen is that the wizard would just go flying backward and then catch up on the thing and slam onto the deck.
or drown.
Put him in an iron
Steve,
chair.
Pete says, "Does it blast staves out of wizards' hands?" That's an interesting. I mean,
I just know the spell exists. Don't ask me any details.
No, we want deep dive, Jeremy.
Everything you
Jeremy,
say on the internet
Jeremy
lives
Farkas,
forever.
deep dive.
Hold on.
It's all legal.
Jeremy Farkas, deep dive. Repel.
What level is it? It's not called repel. It's like turn wood.
I think your
from-
scenario was the funniest, though, Grace. It's
Thank
pretty
you.
funny.
I think a lot about how I would use stuff in real life.
The Cryptorite, the wizard shoots across the ocean, boat stands still. Yeah, that would be my luck. Oh, pass wall was the best ship. Oh, I never thought about casting pass wall on a ship, Groovy. Oh my God, can you imagine? Lights
sick.
out. Yeah, water. Just
You don't even
pours
need
into
that.
the
You just
hole.
need warp wood. Single warp wood spell. That's a low level spell.
Oh my
It's
God,
like, here's a
that's
hole
terrifying.
in the bottom of your hull.
Right.
They probably land that shit in iron though at some point. You're like,
You
huh?
would
What?
think. I don't know though.
I think this boy is in like a food coma. What we got?
Oh, I was noticing
bagels.
him.
After voting, we got bagels, and they had dog bagels, which were just like slightly stale bagels for dogs.
Oh well, it's cool.
And we got him one, and he ate it, and now I think he's never had like a bagel before. Mother, what are carbs?
Help me.
Help me, mother.
Help me.
He enjoyed it though.
I'm dying.
It was very tasty. We really liked that bagel.
Oh,
And we all got to eat bagels as a family.
what's up, Leroy?
Hmm.
Good to see you, bro. I was just
Woo!
thinking about you the other day when I was working on some stuff, thinking about a Katacon. Monkey's been in here chatting it all day. He's excited about it next year. So my dogs Billy and Turtle say hi. Oh, that's cool.
Hi, Billy and Turtle.
Title.
So the dog's name's Turtle.
Turkey.
That's so sweet. I love.
We
it
were
when
watching
dogs
something the other
name
day.
their animal names.
Oh, we were watching something, and I don't remember what it was. Was it Fallout 70? Not 76, but Fallout, the TV series. Something we were watching. It might have been a video.
Fallout: The Next
I don't
Generation.
know. No, I don't know. But the little girl named her cat, her kitten, Puppy.
Oh,
It caused all sorts of problems. You know.
I love that.
Yeah,
My
it's
uncle
pretty
had a-
cool. Oh, that's kind of.
My uncle had a parakeet named Bird.
See, that'd be cool. You know.
And then they wanted to name the dog Dog, and they were like, "No, we gotta." This is
No,
too
you got to
much.
name the dog cat or kitten, right?
It'd be-
Or tiger. You know.
Got to do the mismatch.
Yeah. Oh, Night of the Seven. I keep hearing Night of the Seven Kingdom is awesome. I haven't seen it yet. It's on my list. We're burning through Spartacus again, so we're watching that.
We
like
are
crazy. You ever
knocking
watched
on the
it?
door of 19K. We're $20 away.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
Unbelievable. And we've got 173 people on the backer train now. It's insane.
Yeah.
I may give away some more stuff when we give away in a minute. Might as well.
Yeah.
Hey, did you have you ever watched Spartacus, Grace?
Never.
The actual TV series?
Which is kind of fucked up because my family like is Spartan. From like
Oh, really?
They're from Mani. Like,
We
just
got to
outside
get
of
you to watch
Sparta.
it. You and Nick, we need to watch them. It's
Yeah.
amazing. You would love it. It's crazy. Craziness.
I haven't seen anything, any media.
Cover your wife's eyes at the start of episode 2. My wife loves all that stuff, dude. She loves it. You know why? Because I make corny remarks to her while we're watching it at night. She just rolls her eyes at me. So.
We want blood.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, 19,000. Let's go.
Wow, we are. We broke it. Yep.
We're about to hit.
What would you like to
20K.
do? Oh, Greg Rage has got one. What would you like to do is during a sea invasions, mages enchant ballista ammo with immovable rod effect. When they fire them and penetrates the deck and holes, they magically activate, causing the ships to rip themselves apart or stop them cold. Yeah, it was pretty solid, wasn't it, Brain? Even the guy that was doing Spartacus before the second season was he started having sickness. He had lymphoma or whatever, and so they did a prequel for 6 episodes just so they could see what if he's going to recover and everything.
Sure.
And then fortunately he passed on. So there's a different guy for season 2. Man, he looks very much like him. He acts just like him. So there's not even like you would think that would wreck a series, but no,
do you
it's
think
solid.
It was like the guy's stunt double?
I don't know, but it's just like everything worked perfect. Like I was like all judgmental about it, but it was like watching the same show. So.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Gods of the Arena, and you wouldn't believe this, but like I cannot get that. Like currently, without we got a super box for Christmas, so I don't have any subscriptions to TV now. And but man, for whatever reason, the only way you can get Gods of Arena is if you buy it through Stars. They have no way. There's other ways, but I mean, technically speaking, legally, there's no way for me to watch it. That's driving me nuts. Sure. That's the 6th series that came after the first season. They kind of hop back, and it's really good. Yeah, all of it's good. You and Nick would love it. I'm sure you would.
Yeah, I'm sure we would.
Especially how they do the whole Latin, like the way they talk, and it's kind of weird. They don't use Latins per se, but they use terms like put hand to shoulder to make purpose and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's pretty cool.
That's how Nick and I talk to each other most of the time too. So.
Oh, do you?
Like Dharma. It's like Darmok.
You, me, we drink water. We go on date.
I will be back. I must make water. Gets up and leaves. Comes back. You want hot or cold water? Fixing some tea, right?
Water, cold on the date night.
Oh my God! Find the gods. Yeah, Brain. I wasn't going to say it. I wanted to say it. I'm glad you typed it. That's one of the lines that you hear a lot in there, Grace.
Darmok and Jalad at
Finally,
Tanagra.
the gods doth see it fit. Oh.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I'm just gonna quietly tuck that one.
Oh my God, they're all. He's giving that. Look at Cinder's got one. Blood rains down from an angry sky. Blah blah blah. Oh my God, it's awesome.
So funny.
It is. Yeah, it is. They've got some good stuff in there for sure. Yeah. But it's also got an opposition to like things will happen and you'll be like, holy shit, that happens a lot too.
Yeah.
Like they got the shock factor going on. Shit you will never imagine's coming. That's what I love about the show.
The thing that I do say that word a lot with is like really, really like detailed graphic violence, not in settings like big, large like battles or anything like that, but like torture or like where the focus is on like something like being mutilated or like something like that.
You might have to hide behind Nick a little bit, maybe a little bit.
I have a hard time with stuff
the Romans were rough.
They were famously so,
especially the women. The women were savages.
Oh yes, it was a time. It was a time.
Oh, we just finished Black Sails, Brain, for the 5th time probably, right before Spartacus. God, it was so good. That's another good one.
Like, you said it's Rome.
He's like a guy.
Yeah. It's not a guy. Sparta? Oh my God. So the way this all started, no, actually Spartacus is from Thracia. And Thracia was taken over, was basically absorbed by the Roman Empire. And so when they went to war with the Gauls, right, when they went to war with the Gauls and other factions, they expected the Thracians to help out. What that means is we're going to use you as fodder. You're going to die on the battlefield because you're below us, you're beneath us. And he ends up getting intertwined because he's sort of a leader in the Thracians. And once his own people get threatened and the Rome's supposed to help. They don't. They go, oh, we're going to go over here. He rebels, and of course it causes all these problems.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way out of it is for him to become a gladiator.
Yeah.
So the series is about the gladiator and the ring and all that savagery and everything.
Yeah.
And his rise of prominence. So
it's
very violent.
Queasy that's part of human history. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. And like I said, the women in it, man, like the politics. Oh my God, such scheming.
Cutthroat.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah, there you go. Manfred's got it. Spartacus was a gladiator who launched a slave rebellion against the Roman Republic. Right.
Let's go.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, they were like, "Who of you is Spartacus?" And he's like, "I am Spartacus."
I
am Spartacus.
That I've heard.
They're like, "Well, we can't kill all of you."
And the funny part of it is that's not his name. And that all the way through the series, he keeps telling people that I'm not called Spartacus, but that's what he ends up with is his moniker, right? Everybody calls him that. When you got a whole city chanting, a whole country chanting Empire, chanting Spartacus,
a name.
You kind of have to go with it, right? You know, yeah. Let's see. Did you know they started another? Yeah, that's why we kind of rewatched it to watch the House of Asher. I was kind of wondering how it would work because in the main series he's just a scumbag that's opportunist, but in the trailer and stuff he was all like regal and stuff. But I guess it's a different timeline. I don't know, but we're gonna watch it. So yeah. Ooh. Oh, Rome is so good too. Oh, Rome. Oh, so good. That's another good series. Lord, we're getting all hung up on. Do what?
I'm sensing a real a love of historical dramas in the community at this
time. And again, like who was it pointed out there? Manfred says they're definitely not always accurate. They go way off. It's entertainment.
Of course, yeah. I mean, that's for TV.
Yeah, like Black Sails, the pirates. It's very accurate on some levels, but in other levels, none of it ever happened. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like none of it happens. So but it's entertaining.
Speaking of stuff that happens in real life that should be movie, did you guys hear about? Maybe this is a bad idea because I heard this story secondhand, but assuming that I heard right, there was an Australian boy who was 14 years old, who was with his mom and his younger brother and younger sister on kayaks, and they got swept out into the ocean. This happened recently.
Oh, okay.
From what I hear. And he left his mom and his siblings in one kayak because his kayak started to take on water. Oh. So that one sank. And so he left them in the ocean and swam hours back to the shore and made it and rescued his whole family. That's
unbelievable. Now see, that would be cool.
It was a 14-year-old child. He had a life jacket, but a few hours in, it's this is slowing me down. I ditched the life jacket and just swam for 2 more hours, back to shore. That's crazy. Just hear about that and be that should be a movie. Steve wouldn't the kid for successful swimming.
Yeah, I've always wondered. I'll tell you a good movie. I'm sure you've seen it. I know Jeremy's probably seen it. Castaway. It's got Tom Hanks in it.
Yeah,
the FedEx guy.
I saw that.
I know that's not a. Yeah, so my understanding is it's not from a direct story, but it represents a bunch of stories from people because that's one thing about traveling on the ocean. Your ass can become stranded easily.
That is not scary.
Much worse than walking around here or whatever. I mean, granted, you're going to cross criminals or whatever, but I mean. The ocean? Oh my God, it's yeah.
I'm grateful that humanity has people brave enough to explore the ocean. Not me, not I. We're less than 300 away from 20,000.
I saw that. I'm prepping my fixes over here.
Pretty exciting.
We've done great today.
Yeah. Can I pry whatever your brains more about potential hypothetical one day maybe aired video game?
You may not like what I have to say, but sure.
What do you have to say?
When you say video game, what do you mean?
Just what are your thoughts
in general?
Yeah,
right.
A video game set aired.
Video game development is punishingly expensive.
Yes.
And and the market is beyond oversaturated.
It's tough right now.
You can you could spend all of your free time playing video games without ever having spent a dime.
That's true.
So you need an enormous amount of capital to enter into an extremely bloated market and try and devise a way to draw an audience in.
Right.
We have a baked-in audience, and for TTRPGs, it's pretty good. For video games, it's peanuts. It's barely a blip on the radar.
Yeah.
So whatever you would develop would have to be extremely smart with its assets and be pretty narrow and small in scope, just maybe as a proof of concept. Because I've heard Steve talk about like, yeah, we got to do an MMO. I was like, you don't have $1 billion kicking around. Forget it.
Pie
There's
in
no
the
way.
sky. That would be very cool to have like a big open world aired setting to like run. Like, I mean, that'd be sick. But
although the trouble with that too is that people who play MMOs made their decision 15 years ago.
Right.
They're not going to change now.
Exactly. I don't know a lot of people who shop around different MMOs.
No, they don't.
Sure.
Yeah.
No. I would really like to see like a visual novel, like a Telltale
That'd be easy.
style.
You could do that. Yeah, you could do that.
I think that type of thing would be cool because I mean, the fun of playing aired in like a tabletop game is like the bigness of it and how if you walk in any direction, you swing a cat, you'll hit something interesting in aired. But I think if hypothetically one day, maybe if there were an aired video game, it would be cool to have a more like curated, stylized like story that draws on the setting and like lets the setting influence the story. But yeah, I would think that kind of like open world experience would be out of reach for a company like us for now in the current market. Doesn't mean it wouldn't be cool. That would be sick.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
I look to like how many attempts has Wizards made to get a D&D game that sticks? They finally got one now, the one that they had the least to do with.
What did they get?
Baldur's Gate 3 is the one that stuck. But they had all these
they had
like
anything to do with that.
Oh well, no, they didn't. They just licensed it, but they finally got one that stuck. But like they had done, there's like 2 or 3 concurrent MMOs still, which is crazy. That are just like this teeny little base of players. It's mostly just player generated content. It's people building dungeons and then their friends running through it. There was like a Diablo type game that came out 2 or 3 years ago, maybe probably 5 years ago now, and then it immediately got shelved because it didn't do the numbers that they wanted.
It's been a bunch, just like their movies.
Eye of the Beholder, which I think is long dead. That's like
gosh,
type
that's
shit.
ancient.
That's ancient. Yeah. That's the most recent one I've played.
That's the gold. That's those gold ones.
Yeah. What's the Pool of Radiance? I know Pool of Radiance.
I've got them all on Steam. They don't run that great, but I have.
No, you need DOSBox to play them. But
I know
it seems like this natural fit. For it to work in a way that's true to the medium, to both mediums, I think you either need to be
it'd be nice one
of the most inventive people on the planet, or just have an ocean of money.
Yeah.
So while you guys were talking away,
ideally both. But
we are approaching 21,000.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, ding ding ding!
Yeah, we hit it. Yeah,
Let's
we
go.
hit it. That means we can take a break for a little bit. Yeah.
Gang.
All right.
Thank you.
So I'm going to sit up and do the giveaway so I can go have some lunch.
This is very exciting.
It is awesome. I'm so excited too to get this book. You just don't know.
Yeah.
This is the book that I've been waiting on for quite a while. Well, Adventures Backpack was also. Gosh, I can't wait to get those books. I haven't gotten anything since The Hermit.
Me either.
I gotta order some stuff.
I got a copy of The Hermit, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this.
I need to order so much stuff. But anyways, let's get these giveaways out of here, and we take a little break. Then we'll be back. We'll be back at 4:30 Central. At least me and Steve will be doing his usual thing, and I'm sure that'll probably turn into this. Oh, that would be cool, Ben, to see an old Ultima one for sure. Hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing? Get ready to do giveaways. You should stop in.
Speaking of old,
what Ultima?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember what was the one that was on MS DOS, the floppy disk that was a dungeon. Was that Overlord?
Oh no, that was
What was that?
that's Ultima Underworld, I think.
I can't remember. It's been
There's an Ultima game where you're just in the dungeons like the whole time.
Oh yeah, it's just literally it was just squares. It was like the worst
Yeah.
graphics you could ever imagine. It was just corridor, but I loved it.
Yeah.
Zork with the what was those things that happened?
We got
a
fucking Zork reference in the Monsters and Treasure. Do you know what it is?
No.
We have a Gru in Monsters and Treasure, and it's just a thing that lives in the dark and it eats you. You can't even see it. Right. You don't know what it looks like.
That sounds like Zork. So.
Well, yeah, it's if you go into a dark room, he says like, I'm not going in there. I might get eaten by a Gru. You're like, what? What is that? It's what the fuck is that?
What was the name of those in Zork? No, I'm thinking of never mind. I'm getting it crossed with the word Zerg. Wrong thing. Oh, the Wizardry series was so good. Juan. Absolutely.
Proving God ground bless, the invincible or the it's not the invincible overlord. What is he? The mad overlord? Somebody knows. One of you elderly know what I'm talking about.
What? Sorry, I was jamming in my phone ring. What did you say?
What's the first wizardry proving ground of the what? The mad overlord?
Oh, the mad overlord.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. That was proving grounds. Yeah, the wizardry, the one that they had that was on NES, I loved it. I played the shit out of that game.
I played that too on the NES. It's a really shitty.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they had like this ugly looking goblin dudes that come across and all that.
Yeah. And you can recruit. Oh
my god, it was
the way. So the way to do it was that before you form your party, you generate a ton of characters and dump them all into the tavern. You recruit all of them. You pool your money, then you fire them all. So then you got a ton of cash, so that you can go outfit your actual dudes who you rolled who have good stats, like the ninja. You give them all the cool shit, and then you go into the dungeon. Then you die anyway, and then you got to pay the clerics like 7,000 gold to resurrect your dude.
I've never even heard of this.
It's really, really primitive computer roleplay gaming.
Hell yeah.
It's just a dungeon crawler.
Where it all started. That sounds cool.
Yeah. Wizardry is a lot of fun. It kind of, you shared that video of like fantasy roleplay in Japan.
Yeah.
It's got its DNA in that, it's in that pipeline somewhere, the Wizardry series.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I like looking at the old stuff.
Yeah. What's really funny. Oh, did you ever play? I sent you that weird video game I sent you.
Yes. Fuck.
Did you play that or no?
No, but I pulled it up on Steam and I was like looking through it.
Yeah.
Download it. It looks cool.
It's pretty short. It's a lot of fun. It's basically Ultima, but with the dream quest of unknown Kadath. It's an H.P. Lovecraft story about the Dreamland.
Ooh.
Which is more his straight fantasy kind of stuff. It runs on earlier in his career, he was really obsessed with Lord Dunsany, who did like, I guess you'd call them fairy stories. They're very dreamlike. It's very kind of proto fantasy works. He was one of the first, I think he was one of the first writers to invent a pantheon of fictional deities.
Really?
The gods of Pagana,
That's
which like everybody from that time was like, what the fuck is this? But it sold really, really well. No, they were like, this is sweet. And then like all of these fantasists, it was well received. And all these fantasists were like, oh, you could just do that? Oh, okay, sure. Let's do that now. I don't know Lord Dunsany's relationship with, I don't know Tolkien's relationship with Dunsany, but I cannot imagine that he didn't read it.
Yeah. I would think that all of that would be like, just because there's, I mean, at that time, I imagined there would be so little media like that it would be kind of everyone's kind of pulling from each other.
Yeah, the Gods of Pagana and his best stuff, which I think is the King of Elfland's Daughter, is I'm gonna say like 1919, 1920, somewhere around there. Prior to that, you had a lot of like H. Rider Haggard, who did like King Solomon's Mines, and I think his most famous work is probably She. It's probably King Solomon's Mines, but She is the better work.
Sure.
Which is the character from She, the titular character of She, who is She Who Must Be Obeyed, was a direct influence on the creation of the character of Galadriel.
Oh, cool.
And it was, but she's like an evil witch woman.
Sure. I would
But
have baked Galadriel.
well, sure, yeah. And that was also a big influence on Robert E. Howard, who did all the Conan stories, and he was like, oh, like they both pulled from this story in completely different ways.
Yeah.
They were both like, oh, here's this lost, forgotten culture with this magic history and all this stuff.
I love how connected fucking fantasy stories are. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, my favorite. I call it an unofficial trilogy. You read The King of Elfland's Daughter by Lord Dunsany. Then you read The Broken Sword by Paul Anderson, which was very clearly inspired by The King of Elfland's Daughter.
Yeah.
Then you read Stormbringer by Michael Moorcock, which is very clearly influenced by The Broken Sword. And it's you see this kind of story balloon out of these of this fairy story about like cursed heroes with magic swords and like the doom of the world and all this like really grim kind of apocalyptic shit. It's really cool.
Can never have too much of that these days.
What's that? What is that any good? Is that Michael Moorcock stuff any good really?
No, it's whatever.
I've always wanted to read it, but I spend way too much time reading about, I've got a lot of Commandy stuff. I read comics, that are more higher level writings.
Yeah, Commandy.
Hey,
I love that shit.
Thank you for the raid, buddy. How's your stream?
Hey, Lee.
Oh, they're sweet. Don't even.
We were just hanging out at Page not too long ago.
Hey.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
I'm trying to get through some Clark Ashton Smith stuff right now. And
are you?
I can't believe how boring it is.
You won't believe what I'm reading right now. If you guess, no, I'm not going to give you no offer no money because you'll probably guess.
Is it Kothar? Is it more Kothar?
I had to stop reading, man. I've had so much going on.
Are you reading Thongor?
I'm stuck on one of the Kothar books. I just have no time with work.
Reading.
It's been insane, man. I go to bed at night to start to read some of it, and I'm like, as soon as I try to read. Oh, I know, Jeb. I was just giving Jeremy a bunch of shit. I love Moorcock so much. So much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's some stuff you need to read, Grace. It's awesome, man. Is the
getting the lowdown here?
Yeah,
from, stuff.
Oh my God, I love it so much. It's so good.
Yeah, I would describe it as very. It's great. I love it, but it's very clearly the manifesto of an extremely angry young man. It's not hateful or anything.
Ask how many of these books have like female characters who are characters.
H. Rider Haggard's is very complicated character.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
She's very very powerful. She's like from a world that's set apart. So when the people come, she's like, who is the emperor? Who is the pharaoh of Egypt at this time? Because she's been away and she's I know all this. I have all this power, and it's not like. She's not strong in the fact that she can do quintuple backflips or anything. She's strong in that she knows what she wants and she has the ability to get it.
Well, what I want to see is like what I've been hungry for lately is just like women get to participate in the story and not just like stand by. I don't care if they're strong. I want them to like make a difference in like the story.
I don't. The memory of all these books is melting together in my brain.
Yeah,
but
that goes.
Deja Thoris in the Barsoom stuff is a pretty driven character. She kind of falls into as the books go on, and Edgar Rice Burroughs is like, "Fuck, I got to make another one of these." She got captured or whatever. There's that later.
Sure.
But for a while, she's like, "No, I am heir to the greatest." Empire, and I'm going to be the Empress of Helium. I've got all this.
She's doing things as well.
She's doing things, yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
I'll tell you, I got a suggestion for you too, Drace. It's one called the Darwath. It used to be called the Trilogy, but now there's 5 of them.
Sure.
But in the series, the way it works is this wizard shows up in California and basically takes these 2 kids. I guess this was happening probably during the 70s or 80s. They go back to his world, which is being enveloped by this darkness, these creatures that are they've ruined the world. The world's on it's almost over with, right? Like there's just humanity in the northern part's almost gone. Mm-hmm. And during this, there's this young girl who is queen, right? But her husband's like 20 some years older than her or whatever, and he dies.
Sure.
And so she gets forced into trying to help to hold everybody together that's left of the kingdom, and they have to leave. They have to flee. And man, she starts off in the earlier books just so, I don't know anything, and then you watch her rise up and take control and actually fight back against it. Oh my God, you would love it so much. The book's not centered on her, but she's just an intricate part of it. Because while you've got the wizards out, oh my God, it's so good. You would love it.
So many I won't harp on it forever, but a lot of characters, a lot of female characters that I see in like media and books and TV, like they don't really change internally from beginning to end. They don't really affect change in the story. They're not really characters. They're kind of just like objects of the plot to be like moved around. I'm sick of it.
Well, she needs to go here so that this can happen.
No, this is really bad, because what's bad is they'll switch. Well, they'll switch during the story, and
put her in a fridge. That'll really motivate the hero.
Well, you don't know what's going on with them, and then it'll switch back to her, that kind of thing. So
that's cool.
It's good.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, because she gets almost forced into having to marry another dude because of.
Oh, you know what? No, I've got the one for you. Jarell of Joiry.
What?
This is sword and sorcery fantasy from the time of Weird Tales, written by one of the only women in the space writing it.
I love that.
About a female, about a warrior woman, in like a sort of mythic French countryside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very dreamlike. They're very ethereal.
That's cool.
It's not a lot of like beheading dudes or anything like that.
Sure. I don't mind it, but I love it when there's other stuff.
Yeah. It's like the first one, she's like, oh, my castle's being sieged. I'm going to flee into the dungeons of my fortress. And then she finds that there's like a cave down there that spills into another world. She's like, what the fuck?
As you do.
That's as you do. And there's like, well, yeah, kind of. And there's some like interesting. It's weird. It gets weird.
Yeah. Will you send me the name?
Yeah.
Cool. We've been trying to shut down for a while, huh?
Yeah, I was just
sorry. We got sidetracked.
Screenshot. We've got almost 200 people in the backer kit right now. Backer train.
Dang, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Everyone, thank you all so much for like the outrageous level of support. For
Fuck
this.
you!
Get out of here! Get lost!
What do you think you're doing? What do you?
Why would you financially support this?
How dare you? I want to be destitute.
We all appreciate you guys so much, and thank you all. I've been keeping an eye on chat and like your guys' literary recommendations too. Getting recommendations from chat is one of my favorite parts of streaming on the internet. So thank you all. This rocks.
Oh, for sure.
Don't read Xanth.
What is Xanth? Well, now you can't say that.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Chuck, when was the last time you read a Xanth book, Chuck?
No, I know. You can't go back and reread them. I know this very well. But growing up,
it's fantasy written. It's fantasy written by a self-described dirty old man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jeremy. Oh my God. He lives in Florida.
Piers Anthony.
He's written some fantastic books. He has written some good books. He's written some great books. Like I love Bob of Space Time. I know, again, a little edgy.
Don't read what's the other one? The Gore novels. Don't read those either.
The Gore novels?
Don't read those. The John Norman Gore books.
I can't speak about those.
The Gore
like
books.
G-O-R Gore. It's a planet.
Don't read anything Gore.
It started out as like a Barsoom knockoff.
Sure.
And within 100 words, it's like, oh, this is a planet of institutionalized sexual slavery, and you're like, okay. And then it's just that for 50 novels, and it gets more and more and more explicit and in the weeds.
It doesn't have a whole lot of change up at all.
There's not a lot of plot. Let's just put it that way.
Sure.
No, not at all.
I love bad faith hate reading stuff though too.
It's pretty taxing.
I don't want to spend too much energy.
To read if you want like kind of funny bad, I guess The Eye of Argon is okay.
The Eye of Argon.
It's hard to laugh at now because
I've never read that.
It was written by like a 14-year-old who was like writing to pulp. So he's like, I want to write the thing. It's objectively very, very poorly constructed and uses a liberal application of words from a thesaurus applied incorrectly.
Oh, buddy.
But It used to make the rounds in like at like sci-fi cons and stuff where they'd have like readings where you'd read aloud until you laugh and then you got to pass it on to someone else.
Sure. That sounds
Um,
fun.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for the guy because he was like
Yeah.
a kid and he was like, I'm never going to write again. This was terrible. And he never did. But
Bummer.
yeah,
A risk you take when you put stuff out for the public.
Sure, yeah.
It's really no, like,
Yeah.
you get no grace for being like young or, you know, any of that. It's harsh.
Everybody should go read The Eye of Argon and leave it a positive review on Amazon or wherever. Go on Goodreads, give it a 5-star review.
Do we want to like close out the raffle and head out for now?
He is not still writing. No way. Sorry.
He's still writing. Who's still writing?
He may be. Flame alive.
The Eye of Argon guy?
Yeah.
Listen, Piers Anthony. Correct. I thought he was dead.
No, Peter's correct. Some of the stuff's really crazy, but some of it's great. I mean, honestly, it's and again, it's a product of the time.
That first Xanth book features a debate scene about something that I don't even need to tell you what it is because you know what I'm talking about.
I know. And it's just like with Bible Space Tyrant. It starts off with them, the migrant family pirates. But my point is that it was written for a time when things were a little bit more different than now. But so you have to kind of remember that. It does get quite rapey, though.
Doug, it does.
The thing is, like, I don't know, and we don't have to get too much into it, but like,
no, that's cool.
There's so much good media from all times.
Yeah.
There's so much good media that doesn't. I don't know. that only goes so far.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
Do we want
to? Having enjoyed it as a child
true
is not
story.
an indictment against you.
True story, Jeremy. Growing up as a young lad in the 70s. Hold on. Let's just look first. Let me date myself.
And then we're going to pick raffle winners. And then we're going to get out of here.
Yes, because I want to address this with him right here.
This is not an indictment on people who read it as a kid and liked it. If you read it now and you like it, I'm going to look at you a little funny.
No, I get that. Well, no, I'm sure I would cringe now. I won't lie. But what was the first book? Where's it at here?
Spell for Chameleon.
Spell for Chameleon.
The protagonist of the story is a man named Bink. So you've got that as well. His name is Bink, and he lives in Magic, Florida.
Magic, Florida. That I can.
He lives in Magic, Florida.
So when I was playing D&D, I bought that book when it came out in 70. I'm looking to see 77, and this is no lie. I used to. My mom. I wish she was alive today. She would laugh about it, but she was saving up. I was saving up money because I wanted to make a trip down to Florida because I really felt like if I could find where he lived at. Because in the book, Xanth takes place in Florida where he's from. So he's talking about the alternate reality if you step through. And I was always like, man, that would be cool. We go down there and could find him. Maybe some of this shit's kind of cool. Maybe he's got like a really cool estate with all this weird animals on it and all this stuff. But that's not at all what happened. In my youth, I thought it was something cool to try to do. Anyways. It was very weird.
It's got a great manticore on the cover. I'll give it that.
A lot of it probably related with the fact that he picked a place that was part of our real world. So that's, that really cemented with me.
It's supposed to be a fantasy world.
It is, but it's an alternate reality of Florida, right? Even the map and stuff, he has like the Great Lake and all that stuff renamed. But I guess it struck me on that core because it was something I could almost tangibly go to. Almost, right? Versus like, say, I don't know, Game of Thrones, you know what I mean? I'm not going to anytime soon be going to that kingdom, right? or whatever. So, yeah, in my youth. I wish, Kev, 5 years ago.
Florida is an alternate reality.
That's pretty good.
Do we want to pick
All right.
ours?
Yeah.
Please.
Thank you, Grace. Yeah, let's get out of here because I got to take a break. We were sitting at.
Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Wow, look at that.
This fucking rules.
My God. It is awesome. All right, so I'm going to close these down and we'll give some giveaways away. I think. All right, folks, stand by. I'm going to close the entries out. 5, 3, 4, 2, 1 over here at Twitch if you want to get in. Well, you have to be on Twitch. Yeah. So let me get this over with. All right, we're going to pull some pulls now. A link will pop up in the chat if you're new to us. just head on over to our Discord, and Obsidian Risk will get you your codes. You can just ask anyone. You can DM him. Instructions will come up in the chat as well, but just so you can watch and see. The first winner is going to be. Okay, hold on. I got to refresh the stupid software. Hold on. Here we go. Gosh. First up, let's see. It's going to be Tomcat Dad. Now, all these are for $15 off on our store. All right. I'm giving away 3 $15 codes. Tonight, we'll probably do a few more. I'll do some PDFs as well. So there you go, Tomcat.
Congrats.
There you go. Congrats. Next up would be Touch of Evil. Congrats. Congrats. Oh, Sir Crotum. Every time I say that, I want to say it the wrong way.
Can't imagine what you mean.
Last but not least, the one true captain. There we go. Right on. Congrats.
Not any of these false captains. The one true captain.
My God, that's exactly right. Exactly. The one true captain.
There's only one.
Yeah. So yeah, a winner to you. That's right. So we'll see you guys back in approximately about 5 hours or so. We'll be live again, and we'll take some more questions, talk about whatever.
It's like 2 hours from now, bro.
Do what?
It's in like 2 hours.
Well, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. Well, no, that would be. God, is that just 2 hours?
Yeah.
4:30 Central.
2 hours. So I'm just taking a quick break, and then I'll be back.
Thank you all so much for hanging out. Goodness. This was a blast.
Yeah, thanks everybody so much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you for the support on the Adventure Spellbook. Tell your friends. Maybe keep an eye on the Discord announcement channel. I would like to put a poll in there sometime soon, and it would really help me and everyone. If you have an inkling to participate, you'll see what it's about. Don't worry about it.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, get a copy for your dog, whatever you got to do. Tell your mother. Tell your mailman.
Soon. Thanks, I forgot that I'm running the stream, so I've got to close.
I know, I did too. I was like, oh, wait, I'm not running the stream. And then you were talking. I thought, she don't remember either.
All right. Goodbye, friends. Thank you again for joining.